So can you give me a thumbnail sketch of what these curated programs look like to which you bring the distributors and to experience?
So generally, what people would think, what we thought was people get amazed with agriculture, small farms. We take them to these beautiful farms and give them the organic agriculture experience and then the benefits of organic, and then they take to the market. That's one piece of the puzzle. But down the line, we realized that they needed the full experience. So now we have like a 5-day program where they would come and work with us in the English tea shop factory in Sri Lanka. So this is a factory which is also quite unique because you have automation at one end at the highest level and then laborious manual marvel happening on the other end, because
Hmm.
that's how we've created our gifting. So you have almost highly robotic, highly automated machine solutions for typical everyday product, and then using those the very complex products that use a lot of labor. For us, it's a everyday thing because personally I've seen that happen in 25 years, even since pre-English tea shop era. But even now, people who come regularly, they still can't fathom how we run a manufacturing facility like that. And then we added, we work with about 100 different packaging suppliers who do a beautiful, handcrafted gift packing. So it's not just what English tea shop does, but an entire supply chain of packaging. This sometimes was neglected because we look at farms and ingredients, we forget that there is a lot of value added there. So, they experience that. They sit with our people and they pack, right? There are products where we kind of make them sit through hours and, produce along with our people. And then with that knowledge, we take them down to farms. They get into planting, they get into organic agriculture practices. There's a lot of training, discussion, but there are a lot of practicals as well. And they kind of spend a couple of days with the farming groups. You change 5 people and then, they come back, they change 100 retailers or even more, and it just gets added on. And what we hear from them is every trip is such a, enrichment or experience, and they come back stronger. And this is why I think their communication to the market, because they know the market better than us. And, when you have that kind of trust, it's yes, our collective brand, but they do a much better job in connecting our story to those all important, front end retailers.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine that coming, from particularly given that Europe is a huge market for you, the UK and Europe,
Yeah.
uh, arriving in Sri Lanka, going to the farms, and at the same time coming to your factory, sort of seeing the modernity and the tradition kind of come together is a fascinating learning experience and something that I would suspect in many of of your biggest markets is just not a possibility. I mean, they wouldn't be able to go to a factory in Europe, for example, and see that juxtaposition, which is super interesting.